Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, December the 3rd. Today, it's a choppy day, but I think we can have something interesting out of the markets in terms of fundamental and also technical analysis, because despite the fact that this is the third day that we are seeing really red price action, I think we are at least following some details in terms of gaps and support levels that might be interesting for you. So stay tuned because we are going to review that on the technical analysis part. But for now, let's start with the NBA 30-year mortgage, continue lower 6.76 from the 6.83, and look at the applications, really lower. Why? Because I think households and people in general think that this is going to continue lower. So that's why applications are really in the negative, because people will still wait for less and less interest rates. Then the ISM manufacturing PMI and JOLTS came more or less in line, 47.4 versus 47 on the manufacturing PMI and 8.79 versus 8.85. We were expecting, look at this, flat, and we got a little bit lower. I think this is good news for the market, but look at this, prices, 45, really lower, new orders, lower, employment, higher, and job quits, 3 million.47, way lower. So we are seeing signs of the economy cooling down, right? And the most important thing today is the FOMC minutes. For that, I'm just going to provide you with up-to-date information from the CNBC. And this is just all. Fed officials in December saw rate cuts likely, but highly uncertain. That's all you need to know. Highly uncertainty, it's going to prevail, volatility and choppy price action for now, because we have a lot of geopolitical and really hard to navigate economy, global economy. And I think uncertainty is going to be out of the roof, even for the Fed. So the only thing that we have in our advantage, it's just to be patient, manage our risk through these markets, and try to find good levels. For example, today, this is the 1 hour naked chart on the Nasdaq. Things that I was watching today. This is the 1 hour fair value gap that we try to hold. We bounced yesterday off that. And then we got this liquidity down here. We are there. We are not continuing lower. And this liquidity, I think, is out of the equation for now. And because look at this price action. We are leaving behind gaps on the way down. And I think at some point, honestly, today I was watching for this kind of move. And I think tomorrow or after tomorrow, we are going to see this retracement. Where? Let's put the levels. There's a lot of gray areas here for the 30-minute and the 1 hour fair value gaps. Also, an order block on the 5-minute that gave me my trade today, but it was stopped at break even. Unfortunately, I think I was quite patient for it to develop, and this is my trade today. Yesterday we got this big move. I was really patient today to see if we were going to take this liquidity up here and the 30-minute fair value gap on the bearish side to then sell off. We sold off directly lower, and I was watching this level quite patiently. I took the trade down here. Let's go to the 1 minute to really see the entry. So the entry on the order block, this line is the order block. So basically liquidity, grab, push, fair value gap, and the first pullback on the fair value gap, I took it. My risk was 12 points and 30 target, 2.50 more or less. It went on my way going through the fair value gap, And at this point, I adjusted my risk to break even, and I got stopped out. I tend to let my trades run until my target, unless I see something descomunal or the dollar pushing or something weird that I don't want to see. But honestly, at this point, this was looking pretty decent, right? For the liquidity grab. Well, sometimes the market don't follow what you expect and you have to adjust. So luckily, I got my stop at break even, and well, it is what it is. Then the second trade that I took, this is on the second liquidity grab here. As you can see, again, another liquidity grab, risk 6 points. And I was really, I wanted something today. So I just took on this level. It's not super liquidity. Honestly, I might take it here, but it never happened also. So I'm happy that I took 25, just $500 today on this level and nothing else. I didn't trade the open. I didn't trade this open because look at this. There's nothing. There's nothing. Obviously, this liquidity up here and then they move down, but chop, chop, chop. There's nothing for me here. There's nothing. Nor trend, nor manipulation, nor adjust to anything. It's just volatility and emotional price action. So I don't want to trade this. So the outcome for today, highlights from my side. Dollar, it's actually flying. 1.24% today. If we check the 5-minute, it spent all the night going higher and higher and higher. Right now it's adjusting a little bit after FOMC minutes, but it's not looking good. And Apple is still in the red. There's nothing pushing higher, but we are holding. If we see this pattern, this is the 5-minute chart. This is just holding. It's consolidating. Remember that we are here from this massive move down, and there's huge gaps in here that we left behind that I would like to see retested. In this case, let's do a little bit of cleanup. So for example, this 1 hour fair value gap, if we check the fib retracement from here to here, it's on this count. So this 1 hour fair value gap, I want it to be tested. And tomorrow, I'm bullish. Tomorrow, I'm bullish because we are bouncing off the fair value gap daily. This is the daily fair value gap here, and we have another here. This is just from today, but I'm expecting this kind of move. If we check the 1 hour, there's a lot of targets that we want for a retracement. I'm not expecting to see a push higher. I just want to take advantage of this retracement. And I think tomorrow, after this kind of candle and consolidations here down here, this is, for me, this is some kind of decent structure. There's low liquidity run here that we might test, and this fair value gap is quite interesting. So I'm not going to trade anymore today. Looks like Nasdaq is just wanting to run a bit, but I'm not going to trade today. I already took the decision. I have my profit. Look at these moves. Be careful for the traps. This is a lot of wicks, and perhaps we're going to see something like this. But tomorrow, I will wait for tomorrow because I think tomorrow we might continue higher for a retracement. And let's see if we do a lower high or we establish a pivot or a big manipulation to the upside. I don't think this is just a test. I think this is the beginning of a big pullback, a bigger pullback, but I just want to see retracement for fair value gaps to be balanced, or price action to retest those fair value gaps and take some longs there. I'm not waiting for a big push higher for all-time highs. That's out of the questions unless we see some huge change on the price action. So for now, this is what it is. Choppy price action. I'm watching certain gaps that we left behind, and that's my forecast for tomorrow. Let's see how we end up today. I think we might retest with this huge move after FOMC. We might retest this area and squeeze some shorts, but be careful with your expectations. Today is not a day to really push it further. So that's all from my side. As always, thank you for your time. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel because I upload videos like this one every single day for market forecast, market updates, and market recaps. I appreciate your time as always. I hope you have a good trading day. If you are in the green, be grateful. If you are in the red, I hope you are managing your risk and you are getting lower and lower red days. That's the key, to really balance those red days with the green days. Take advantage of the big trending days. That's my best recommendation if you're starting out. If not, look at this market. There's nothing for you. That's my main recommendation. Be patient and wait for better opportunities. And overall, patience, discipline, and risk management are the key for your success. Stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow.